Ah, where? So, you're thinking about diving into the world of Airbnb in South Africa, huh? Land of the Big Five, beautiful beaches, and now, potentially, your very own vacation rental empire. Before you go throwing your hard-earned rands at the first beachfront bungalow you see, there are a few things you need to know. Buying a property to list on Airbnb can be a lucrative investment, but it requires careful planning and research. Kind of like choosing the right safari, you don't want to end up somewhere with terrible views and grumpy hippos. You need to find the sweet spot, the place that's going to have tourists flocking like flamingos to a watering hole. So whether you're dreaming of owning a chic city apartment in Cape Town, a cozy cottage in the winelands, or a bush lodge with a view that'll make your jaw drop, stick around because in this video, I'm sharing my top 5 tips to help you make a smart purchase and maximize your success as an Airbnb host in South Africa. Alright, let's talk location. Just like in real estate, location is everything when it comes to Airbnb. You want to be where the action is, where the tourists are gathering like pigeons around a dropped chip. Think about it. Would you rather be a lonely lion in the Kalahari Desert or a popular penguin on Boulder's Beach? Exactly. First things first, you need to research tourist demand. Look for areas with high tourism traffic year-round or during peak seasons. Are people going to be searching for a luxurious villa in the middle of nowhere, or are they more likely to be looking for a central apartment close to all the attractions? Speaking of attractions, make sure your chosen location has something to offer those eager tourists. Beaches, mountains, wineries, historical sites, the kind of stuff that makes people whip out their phones for those envy-inducing Instagram posts. A picture with Table Mountain in the background? Instant likes. A picture of a dusty old veld? Not so much. But hold up, before you get too excited about that beachfront property, remember to check the local regulations. Some areas have restrictions on short-term rentals, and you don't want to be caught on the wrong side of the law. And finally, consider seasonality. South Africa has diverse climates, so make sure the demand for your type of property aligns with the weather patterns. Okay, so you found a potential location that's hotter than a Durban summer. Now it's time to put on your financial detective hat and analyze the market. Think of yourself as a financial Sherlock Holmes, except instead of a deerstalker cap, you're rocking a calculator and a spreadsheet. First up, let's talk about your competition. Check out other Airbnb listings in the area. What are they charging? What amenities do they offer? What are their reviews like? This is your chance to see what works and what doesn't, and to figure out how you can be the Beyoncé of Airbnb hosts in your area. Next, it's time to crunch those numbers and calculate your potential return on investment. Consider your mortgage payments, property taxes, insurance, utilities, and those pesky maintenance costs. Remember, you're not just running a charity here. You want to make sure your Airbnb is actually putting some cash in your pocket. And speaking of costs, don't forget about those hidden extras that can sneak up on you like a baboon raiding your picnic basket. Think cleaning fees, property management fees, and marketing costs. It all adds up, my friend. Luckily, there are some pretty cool tools out there to help you with your market analysis. Websites like Airbnb itself, AirDNA, and Mashvisor can provide valuable insights into occupancy rates, average daily rates, and revenue projections. Alright, now that you've got your finances in order, let's talk about the fun part, finding the actual property. This is where your inner interior designer can come out to play. But remember, this isn't just about your personal taste, it's about attracting those precious guests and creating a space that they'll rave about in their reviews. First things first, who are you targeting? Families, couples on a romantic getaway, backpackers on a budget? The type of property you choose should align with your target audience. A family of 5 isn't going to be thrilled with a studio apartment, and a honeymooning couple might not appreciate sharing a bathroom with a bunch of strangers. Next, consider the size and layout. How many bedrooms and bathrooms do you need? Is there enough space for everyone to relax without tripping over each other's suitcases? Remember, open-plan living might be trendy, but nobody wants to hear Uncle Dirk snoring from the kitchen. And finally, look for unique features that will make your property stand out from the crowd. Okay, you found a property that ticks all the boxes. Congratulations! But hold your horses, my friend, because before you sign on the dotted line, it's time to do a thorough inspection. Think of it like going on a game drive. You don't want to be surprised by a pride of lions lounging in your living room, do you? First, you need to decide whether you're up for a fixer-upper or if you prefer a property that's move-in ready. Both have their pros and cons. A fixer-upper might be cheaper initially, but it'll require time, money, and a whole lot of patience to get it up to Airbnb standards. A move-in ready property, on the other hand, will cost more upfront, but you can start earning income sooner. Next, consider the maintenance costs. Does the property need a new roof? Are the plumbing and electrical systems up to scratch? These are important factors to consider because unexpected repairs can eat into your profits faster than a pack of hyenas on a carcass. And speaking of making your property shine, don't forget about furnishings and decor. You want to create a space that's both stylish and comfortable, a home away from home for your guests. Think comfortable beds, fluffy towels, and all the amenities they'll need for a comfortable stay. And finally, let's not forget about curb appeal. You've found the perfect property. It's all decked out and ready to go. Now what? Well, now it's time to put on your hosting hat and get ready to welcome those guests. But before you start stocking the fridge with biltong and setting out the welcome snacks, there are a few things you need to consider. First up, are you going to be a hands-on host, or are you going to outsource the management to a property management company? Both options have their pros and cons. Self-managing can save you money, but it requires time, organization, and a whole lot of flexibility. A property management company, on the other hand, will take care of everything for a fee, but it will eat into your profits. Next, you need to set up a system for cleaning and maintenance. Cleanliness is absolutely crucial in the world of Airbnb, so make sure you have a reliable cleaner on call. And when it comes to maintenance, you need to be prepared to deal with those unexpected issues that inevitably pop up. Communication is key in the hospitality industry, and that includes responding to guest inquiries promptly and professionally. Make sure you have a system in place for managing bookings, answering questions, and dealing with any issues that may arise. And finally, let's talk about marketing. How are you going to get those bookings rolling in? A killer listing with high-quality photos and a compelling description is a must. So there you have it, my friend. My top 5 tips for buying an Airbnb property in South Africa. I know, it's a lot to take in, but trust me, with a little planning and effort, you can make your Airbnb dreams a reality. Remember, buying an Airbnb property is an investment, and like any investment, it comes with its risks and rewards. Now go forth and create an Airbnb experience that will have your guests saying, "Ag shame, I don't want to leave." And who knows, maybe one day I'll even be booking a stay at your amazing property.